Welcome to Trading Lounge and the Australian report for the 11th of June, and for the ASX200 here, this is our ambitious count to the upside here, where we have wave 4 in place here with wave 1 and 2 here, and then going up for wave 3, 4 and 5 here for wave 1, ABC for 2 and so on. I know that's quite ambitious, but we'll just leave it there as a possible count. We also need to look at the other side of the market always, in terms of could it crash as such, and we do have a count that comes up here as an A wave, a B wave and a C wave that actually finishes just here. So let's just go in and have a look at that first. We've been working with this one for quite some time, and this is simply the A wave here, the B wave over here, and then the C wave here with 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 here. And wave 3 is longer than wave 1, and wave 4 doesn't overlap wave 1 here, so everything's pretty good looking here, and that would give us the 5 waves up here. So this is a point where it can move down from here, and a long way down, and having this as an A and a B and a C correction here. So but if we make a new high here, then we can rule out this count. Well, we can rule it out to another degree of structure. So what I mean by that is that if we do get another high here, then what I will do is I will copy this, and I'll put wave B here, and then I will look at this being, let's just we would look at that wave D as wave 1, and this one here as wave 2, and then we would look at this one here as wave 3, and a larger wave 4 here, and then wave 5 to move up through to here in this case. And that would give us a larger ABC correction moving up here. It would give us an A wave to here, ABC to here, and then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 to here, and finish here, and still be a C wave from that point. In fact, I did that wrong there, beg your pardon. So I'll just mend my ways. So what we would do is we would have to copy this, look at this as wave 1 here, this is wave 2 here, this is wave 3 here, this is wave 4 here, and wave 5 coming here for wave C here. So even though I'm looking at the bigger count, and I'm kind of getting that bigger count from some of the FANG stocks in the US, so the possibility of those moving that much higher. But at the same time, having this count here, having a negative count that's moving to the upside, I think is a good idea as well, because it will keep us awake at the wheel, and we'll be able to not get lost in the bullishness of it all. So that said, we're going to go in and have a look at our bullish structure, because we were looking for an A and a B and a C here. Now the 38.2% retracement level that we're looking at was back at 6,000. So let's just go in and start to have a look at the bullish count here. I think that we'll just go to the 4-hour chart so we can see a bit of a picture of it. So this is how I've been counting it, with wave 1 and 2 here, as you know, and then wave 1 here and 2 and 1 and 2, and then 1 and 2 here, and then 3 and 4 here. So it's a bit of an ambitious count, I understand that, but while the market's impulsing to the upside, looks like we've got a bit of a signal here as well for this, so that's nice. And while I'm getting series of 5 waves to the upside all the time and 3 to the downside, well, then we'll stay on the bullish side of things here. So as I mentioned here, the 38.2% retracement level will come in I can get that there roughly at the 6,000 area here. Not that it has to pull there. It may even pull down, because 38 is really 40%, and it can pull back to 50%. It may even not even get that far there as well. But we know that the 6,000 is support, so touching on that would be good. And let's look for a long trade setup within this space here. So I'll just go to the hourly chart. I haven't updated this from last time we spoke, but we're looking for, I'll just clean this up here a little bit. 38.2% is at the 6,000. So I'm thinking that this wave 4 low is in place here now, and I'll just drill in a little bit further now to the 15-minute chart here, and I haven't cleaned this up either, but we were talking yesterday that, well, I think we'll just go over this because it's important. So yesterday we were looking at this particular pattern here if we got support on here. Now, first of all, we had the arrival, but we didn't get the reaction here. So we just went straight up and created the first high above the level here, right? So that, when that occurred, that should have gone on here, and then we can drop it down to the second level here, wherever that may be here, and wait for a nice breach of that. But we didn't get that either, so that kept us safe, that particular pattern. And otherwise we were looking for a move to come lower here. So we've got that move here. I'm not sure where I got this particular low from, but certainly sitting on there at the moment. And just clean this up. So today we're really looking about, we knew Thursday's the bearish day, and we're getting that, but it looks like we might just sort of turn bullish here. So I'm just going to clean this up here, and I will go to the tick chart here as well. I'm just thinking out loud why I'm doing this. So if we were going to move down further, I think that we've got 5 waves in here. I'm quite sure we have, and we'll basically push up from here. But I just want to find out that if we do go down further, where would that be from? So the problem area is going to be in that 50-60% retracement level here. So once we're past that, then you know that we're on our way. But at the same time, we want to start building in here as well. So I think that this is about right here. So in here, we've got from 6,100 to 200 here. We've got the levels in here of 10, 20, 30, and then 50, and then 80 within all of this space here. So once we get support, or if we get support on 6,100, that's where we want to start building in long from there. So really what we want to do is we really want to try and get one on the level of 100, and then on top of 10, and then 20 and 30 in that case. So we want to really get in there and get quite a few in there. If you're going to go long here, then the stop needs to be kept under here. But let's just go to the tick chart and drill in on this wave C here. So from wave B high here, so we've got the A wave, the B wave, and the C wave, and I like the way that this is sitting down through here now. So if I can just count this with you guys here, we've got this down as 1 here and 2 here, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 1 and 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 3, back for 4, down for 5 for 3. So all from 2 to 3 here, and then an A and a B and a C for wave 4. I'm not sure which top that is. I'd have to pull that apart, but I can basically see the third waves in here. I can see that's the fourth wave here. So and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 here. So the low is in here. So what we could do, this is 72 here. So we know that if I can move that up, that's 80 there, and 65 here, and we probably don't need that. So we've got 10 there. I'll just copy these here, 20 here, and 30 here, and 50 here. Might as well just go for this. And there we go. So we've got all our sub levels in between 100 and 200. And generally the idea is to basically build the trades in on top here. But what we do is if you get support on 72 here, 6,072, because that's where that's where the balance line is for all of this here. If you get support on top of that, get a small position here. You could probably even get one on 80 as well. But then once the 100 becomes the support, build in on that, and then build on 10, 20, and 30. And you can also build in on 50 because we'll be going from that point. And you could also build in on top of this as well because we'll be taking the high out over here for that. So coming back to the, say, just the hourly chart here for a moment. So we'll be taking this high out here. So we're going to end up at 300 here. So you can see the importance of building in on top, you know, getting in all our trades in early here, and then maybe another one at the midpoint here. Yeah, there will be consolidations here. But yeah, look, that's our target up there. So I'll leave you to think about that a little bit. I'll just recap a little bit on those trades on the 15-minute chart here for a moment. So what we're doing, we're looking for strength, and we're looking for the first move at, I'll put that at just on 73 there. So, but you know what I'm talking about. You need a nice, solid, tested support on 72, and then we can start building in through all of these levels through here. As we know, fuller trades there. There will be problems because that's a 61.8%. There will be problems at the 30 there, but we expect that anyway. But once that's the other point. Once we get support on 30. Then you know that we get to 50, and you know, getting support on 30 is always, you know, not just getting to 50, it's actually getting a lot higher, but I always like to take one step at a time. So yeah, let's just check on the US markets to see where they're sitting, the cash market. So they're down 0.5%. So we could certainly make you know, we could get a softer opening through here for this. But if we don't, then you know where we're heading in this particular direction for that. And then if the market did move down further, we know the 38.2% is at the 6,000. I'm not sure where I've got that low from there. I have to double check that. But either way, yeah, anyway, that's what we're looking at. So I was expecting all this to occur on the Friday morning when all this started, but it is Thursday, isn't it? Yes, it is Thursday. So Thursday is normally the bear day, so this is going to be a little bit sort of interesting here. Anyway, just if you're going long, make sure we've got a nice support there, and we want to build in a nutshell, we want to build in on 6,100. And if we do get another move down, what does that mean though? 1 and 2, it all counts quite nicely to this. I can't see why we should though. Oh well, let's just see what occurs, and we'll pick it up on Friday. But if that becomes the support, that's where we want to be. Okay, thanks for tuning in. Cheers.